Well, for years, if you lived in places like Baker City or Cascade or other small towns and you needed to see a specialist for a routine checkup, you'd have to drive about 4 hours round trip for what could turn out to be just a 5-minute visit. But that's not the case so much anymore, thanks in part to advances in telemedicine and robotics. Justin Korb joins us for more on that.
Mark, 5 months ago, St. Alphonsus' Coughlin Clinic had its first telemedicine clinic. There was one patient. Last week, they saw 6 patients from across the area through the use of modern telecommunications and something called an RP7. Dusty Christensen runs an auto repair shop in Baker City, Oregon.
Even though the shop can run without me, it's very inconvenient when I'm not here.
He's also recovering from an operation on his foot. So recently, he went in for a routine checkup with his doctor in Boise.
Come on in, Dusty.
How's it going? Hey, Dusty.
But while his doctor's in Boise, Dusty can stay in Baker City for his checkup, thanks to this. Telemedicine via the RP7 robot. That face in the screen belongs to Dr. Travis J. Kemp, who's at his office at St. Alphonsus in Boise.
It basically allows me to care for patients, I think, in a better way for them. They, especially our remote patients from rural areas such as Baker City, the primary care out there is outstanding, but the specialty care is lacking.
Dusty's blood pressure is 135/86.
If it's a routine checkup and there are no complications, it's perfect. I can do everything I could as if I were there. Well, you're doing a good job.
From miles away, Dr. Kemp can carry on a face-to-video-face conversation with his patient and control a high-definition camera.
Mind if I see your scar, just make sure it's healing up okay? Hang on a sec, I gotta zoom down here. Am I gonna run over anything?
He can also drive the robot around the facility.
I can bring it right out the door if I want.
We can have a cardiologist in Boise listening to the patient's heart, or a GI specialist listening to bowel tones. It's an untapped technology. I think there's a lot it can do that we really don't have an idea yet as to the full extent and use of this machine.
When did you find out that this was even possible?
About a month ago, when we scheduled an appointment, Dr. Kemp explained, you know what, I'm going to see you on the computer. I thought, well, let's see how that works. Very quick. Very convenient for me. I think it's pretty convenient for Dr. Kemp. I think it's great. I love it.
And I'll see you in March.
You bet. I'll be here.
And this technology isn't just in Baker City and Boise. There's RP7 units in 11 locations across western Idaho and eastern Oregon, from Orofino to Caldwell to La Grande. Mark?
New way for a house call, Justin. Thank you. Now, not every insurance carrier covers telemedicine checkups just yet, but St. Al says it is working closely with those providers to help them realize what they call the value in them.